see things, and my adrenaline didn't just dump, and the stuff I practiced actually started translating into my fights. So you look at a guy like Sanders who might not have had an extensive amateur background. He's just coming into his own.
Oh, absolutely. We talked about that in one of our other fights, that the record can be deceiving. You might not see it on paper, but these are skilled guys. And like you're saying, you're still getting comfortable at that stage. And here we have Albert L. Zaibak, who's only 21 years old, but he's 4-0 with 2 knockouts to his record.
Yeah, he's fighting out of Parma, Ohio, but by way of his birthplace in Lebanon.
Yeah, only 4 pro fights, but looked impressive so far in his career.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, official weight 130.8. Give it up for Skyler. Bray.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, Albert, he's 4-0, and all of his wins come from 2 KOs and 2 unanimous decisions. So he hasn't even had a close fight yet. And then Skyler Bray, he also has 4 fights, and he's only dropped 1. All 3 fights that Skyler Bray has won has been by KO. So even though he does have that 1 loss within his 4 fights, he comes in with more knockouts than Zaibak.
Yeah, Skyler shows up to fight. He's going to go out on his shield. That's why every single fight, I think he has 1 draw actually.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah, his 3 wins are by knockout, and his 1 loss is also by knockout. He will go out on his shield. He is not afraid to get after it and make the fight dirty. He also boasts a 1-0 professional MMA record.
Right, he did transition over from MMA.
Yeah, very, very tough, durable guy.
Albert Zaibak goes by the Honey Badger, and he absolutely does fight like one.
We've got the Honey Badger and Zaibak versus the Bulldog and Skyler Bray. Be interesting to see how this one plays out.
There you go.
Your ref in charge of the action, Lonnie Scott.
Both guys look very focused here, ready to go.
Skyler Bray representing Reynoldsburg, Ohio. So we're from relatively the same area. Can't say the same about Zaibak with Lebanon, but regardless, this should prove to be a very fascinating one, as both guys just have bombs, an aggressive forward style.
Yeah, they're both going to look to march each other down and land big shots.
Yeah, when this bell rings, look for them to meet straight in the middle.
I don't anticipate this one slowing down much. Begin with the opposite stances here.
Zaibak has managed to take a little more terrain. But the cross comes in.
That was a big left hand.
First shot lands for Bray.
And that's like we had talked about. That opposite stances, your cross is more open than you're used to.
And there is really the fundamental aspect of Zaibak's style. He's going to get you into position, and he's just going to shoot bombs. He's going to rough you up. He's going to have an array of missiles coming at you. He'll wait a second. He'll wait for that position. And there we have it. I believe that was most likely a clash of heads, but Bray is already bleeding from the eyebrow.
Yeah, I believe so. I didn't see a shot that really landed on it.
I mean, they are in opposite stances. It's a very common thing.
Yeah. You see them tying up a lot here because they're colliding with each other. I don't think either guy's really searching for the tie-up, but when they collide, that's one of your only choices.
Some bombs coming from Bray. Zaibak has no choice but to respect it.
Oh, absolutely. And Bray's going to keep firing big shots, and Zaibak's going to keep trying to be clean and clinical with his shots.
Oh, yeah, another left cross sneaks in for Bray. Zaibak looks very composed, undeterred, though.
Yeah, he looks very grounded.
Nice, solid jab from Zaibak.
And like we said previously, that jab is the most important punch in boxing, and he's using it well.
A couple of short chopping shots from Zaibak kind of landed there.
Bray looking to use a Philly shell, it looks like. It's a little bit new for me. I haven't seen him use that before. I'd be interested to see if he likes it.
Yeah, I don't believe that in. I've called one of his other fights. I haven't seen this from him yet, but nice strong jab from Zaibak. He really is. At times, he's utilizing more of a power jab, where he's really sitting his weight on it.
Yeah, he did a good job feinting his way into that right hand.
Yeah.
Skyler with the switch of angles and then came in with that left hand.
Yeah, doing a good job making it awkward.
That would be a good way to describe Skyler's style. He has a very awkward style, but he carries so much power and so much aggression. Sometimes that awkward style is very difficult to deal with if you're just a traditional boxer.
Yeah, sometimes you'll see that with guys who carry over from MMA.
Yeah, they have a much different style.
But Zaibak just looks strong when they're body to body.
Now he's shots from Zaibak. But Skyler looking to return fire, but he is in trouble here.
This is right where Zaibak wants to fight. That almost certainly just, put a stamp on the round for him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that one went to Zaibak for sure.
Round number 2.
He was landing real good shots there at the end.
I think it's important to point out as you're watching this second round, throughout the duration of the first one, Zaibak essentially was never made to back up. He always took ground, never gave any up. So that's a real highlight of the Honey Badger. That's his style. It's going to be difficult for Bray to make the adjustment.
Yeah, that's a really good point. If you're Skyler, you got to find a way to get your back off of the ropes because he spent a lot of time with his back on the ropes, and that's why he was ending up in danger so often. But that's easier said than done. Zaibak's a very talented guy. He's going to be hard to keep off of you, and he wants to push him up against the ropes and get him stuck in that corner.
That check hook shoots out from Zaibak, and then that piston-like jab behind it.
If you notice, Zaibak's already taking the center of the ring here. Both guys looking to find their shots.
Zaibak is almost inviting Bray to throw so that he can catch him in the middle of the shots.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that, though, because like we said, Bray has a lot of power. Every fight that he's had outside of that draw has ended by stoppage. He's got a lot of power in his hands.
Nice body jab from Bray.
Yeah, good shot selection for Bray with that
Big
body
overhand
jab.
right from Zaibak. Although Bray did block it, that's still a decent amount of force to absorb.
Zaibak walking him down now, getting him stuck in that corner again.
A little bit of a mix-up of their feet. And now it's back into Zaibak's territory. Bray is calling for a headbutt.
They've collided heads a few times.
Zaibak just touches gloves with him and just goes straight back to work. Another power jab. Ooh, the
that was
liver
a
shot
good
was
body shot.
beautiful. The slip and rip with that liver shot. Yeah,
Skyler doing a better job keeping his back off the ropes so far this round.
nice little counter right hand from Bray.
Very unique style from Bray, but it's working for him right now. Good head movement there, defending shots.
Yeah. There's that thudding jab again from Zaibak.
I look for Zaibak to open up here.
Just like that.
Last round, yep.
Bray's in the corner. Zaibak's on the hunt.
Zaibak trying to peel that lead hand down so he can fire that right hand. Our final 10 seconds here. See if Bray does anything explosive or if Zaibak tries to pour it on again.
Wow. Fascinating.
Yeah. Zaibak really letting him go there.
You know, the fact that Bray ends up willingly in a position where he accepts the corner for that duration of time, that just is really a testament to the kind of pressure that he's feeling from Zaibak.
Yeah, I think it's more so the pressure from Zaibak than anything that Bray wants. I think Zaibak is just so good at cutting off the ring that if you're Bray, you end up feeling like you have no choice but to fight him right here and try to do your thing from the corner. Now, Bray's looking good, too. Zaibak's just cutting off the ring a little bit better. Bray's landing some good shots. He's using his awkward style well.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had his fair of landed shots in there as well, but as far as those moments that really stamp around and cause the judges to have to give it to you, he's still searching for those moments.
Absolutely, and like we talked about earlier, in the professional boxing world, your ring generalship matters, and so far Zaibak has dictated.
Yeah, Zaibak, a very effective fighter. Although he's only had a handful of fights, he looks like a seasoned, very mature fighter in the sense that he can apply so much aggressive pressure, but the expression on his face never really changes. He looks composed. It's a really well-balanced fighter.
Yeah, he seems to be staying within himself very well and just dictating and throwing when it's available and not trying to force anything.
Nice counter left hand from Zaibak.
It's almost Skyler's only option, really, when his back hits the ropes to just explode forward and fire and try to get out of there. You don't want to get stuck again. He's gotten stuck a couple times. Now, he just circled himself back to the ropes there.
Skyler's got a lot of heart, you know, and he has had some success. It's just like,
yeah, Zaibak really pouring it on, though.
Every time he finds a little success, Zaibak just gets more.
You can just tell Zaibak's so technically sound. But if you're Skyler, you're going to keep doing what you're doing, hoping that Zaibak slows down a little bit. And if Zaibak slows down, that's his opening. Because he's going to keep being awkward, and he's so powerful that he can stop it with one shot.
Zaibak taking a moment to acknowledge a fan. Ooh, the liver shot. How many times tonight?
I mean, the liver shots, they will cripple you in there. You can't move. You can't breathe.
If you've never felt it, you can't possibly understand. Skyler Bray is an incredibly tough man, a tough individual. When you get hit in the liver, when you are not braced for it, it absolutely paralyzes your body.
Absolutely. And I'm sure he wanted to get up. He just couldn't get up. If you follow Bray's career at all, you know he wants to fight.
There it is. Just look at that replay. Just a what they call a shoveling shot. It's not exactly a hook or an uppercut, but something sort of in the middle, and it just causes the liver to force up underneath that bottom floating rib. And Skyler Bray still on the ground, still in agony from that shot.
Yeah, you can tell he's in bad shape there. Impressive performance from Zaibak, moving to 5-0, 3 by knockout.
I got to tell you, for Zaibak to come in here with only 4 fights and to look that composed.
We have it for your winner.
Impressive.
At 2 minutes of round number 3, via TKO, out of the blue corner, Albert L.